Okay there guys, wish me luck here. This has had a complete calibration, complete hard reset. We're going to see if a hard reset with the crappy battery that was having problems inside of the drone during the reset actually resets the telemetry or not. So it's nighttime. Most of you guys know the Bebop 2 is not really a night drone. It just doesn't do well unless there's a lot of light. So we are going to fly it regardless. I have my mini map up. So good to go here. As you can see, the battery is currently reading at 100%, which is something it has not done in a long time. I believe the fans are on. Yes, fans are on. We're good to go. Set it back down, and now we just hit 99%. So I'm going to go ahead and start a recording, and we are going to take off here and see what happens. So here goes a recording. I'm going to, matter of fact, let's not record. I'm good. We'll just take off and go here. Alright, get her in the air. She is up, holding her position very steady, no issues. Solid GPS lock, optical flow is working well. Even at nighttime, it seems to be doing pretty darn good. Let's take her up in the air. And we're going to push her straight out here. We're going to take her up. We'll take her up a good ways so you can see all of Tampa there. I'm only running my screen recorder. Okay, so look, it says 94%, so battery is working. Let's take her up to a good altitude before I send her out. I'm going to start pushing forward here. Oh, apparently I still have the safety features on. It was telling me I can't go any higher. I forgot to turn off the safety features. That's alright, let's see where it is. That's cool, it's cruising. All we're doing is a battery test anyways. Look it guys, it's actually counting down the telemetry properly. It may have actually fixed the issue here. I'm going to stop that recording. And I'm going to go into settings. And piloting. What is restricting it here? Let's find out. Safety. This controller's connected. Geofencing. No, oh that's why. That would be why, max altitude. Okay, let's just set it for 124. There we go. We'll take her up to like 125. Perfect. Alright, now we can go back. Excellent. Now I can take her up higher. Get a good signal lock. We'll go ahead and send her out. I know where I'm at. Take her up to about 100 meters. She's working good. She's working good. No choppiness. Definitely helped, that's for sure. Take her for a little cruise here. Yeah, this battery's no good. So, a hard reset did help the battery telemetry. It fixed the battery telemetry. That's interesting. It knows that the battery has an issue. So it's counting down properly now with the percentage, it looks like. Just, oh, now that's weird. 4. Here we go. See, it should have force landed at 4%. 3. if I remember correctly, it should start kicking battery warnings at 15%, and at 4% or 5% it should have started force landing. However, it definitely has helped the battery telemetry. But you'll notice it's still in the air. There's 1%. This is it. Moment of truth. How long is it? There it goes. Low voltage. Okay. Alright guys. Did the hard reset help the battery telemetry? Yes, it seems to have unfrozen the battery telemetry, which is definitely a good thing. Is it still a bit off? Yes, but I don't think the telemetry will ever be correct again. I bet you if I took this battery apart, the cells inside have probably started to bloat, and I'm assuming the PIP board or the BMS is never going to be able to calibrate this battery correctly. Did a hard reset solve the battery? Well, so basically what I did is I took the crappy battery, I fully charged it, I put it in the drone, and then I performed a hard reset, which obviously did something to the battery because now it's correctly reading voltage. I'm still having interference problems, but I have a feeling if I turn off my screen recorder and I go for a flight, I'll probably see that all of that interference stops. I think my phone is just having a really rough time processing this stuff. So this phone's kind of on the end of its life as well. You know, it's been put through the ringer. So anyways guys, did it help? Yes, it helped. So for those of you having telemetry problems, the reality is it takes about 10 minutes to hard reset a Bebop correctly, and it takes another 5 minutes to go ahead and just reset up your pilot info that you had on there before, your current flying style. Just take a screenshot of everything you have set and where it's set at before you hard reset it, and then you can just put everything back to how it was if you have a certain way that you like to fly with your, you know, pilot settings. So alrighty guys, that was a good test. I'm glad to see that it actually made a difference, which keeps me from having to tear that battery apart. So if you are having battery telemetry problems and you're really worried about its accuracy, go ahead and fully charge that battery, stick it back in the Bebop 2, and perform a hard reset of the unit. It takes about 10 minutes. 5 minutes to set it up. You're looking at about 15 minutes to solve that issue that you're having with that battery. Now I am going to put a few more flights on this, and as I come up with my data, I'm going to go ahead and put the update in the description of the video, so make sure you guys are paying attention to that. But I'm not going to take this any further because I know that the hard reset definitely made a difference. Before it would just freeze and that would be the end of it. And then, you know, 8 minutes later, all of a sudden it would unfreeze and then show me that the battery has declined heavily. And that's because I think the battery needed to be recalibrated, which it apparently, during a recalibration process of the drone and a hard reset, it does recalibrate the battery itself based on voltage, I would assume. And then it builds a percentage off of the voltage. So, good information. I love that that worked. Thank you for whoever suggested. I can't remember who you are, but if you comment on this video, I'll pin your comment again. That was an excellent suggestion to try that out. I don't think he knew it was going to work, and it was just a kind of a toss-up idea. I was actually going to tear that battery down and have a look inside. I don't think it's necessary now. I can pretty much assume what has happened inside that battery at this point, and I assume a lot of you guys are probably having that same problem with one or more of your batteries. So, good to know. All right, guys, remember, never stop dying. This is Drone Worship, and I'm out. Toodaloo.